Controversial opinion. You don't need to scale your business. You need to scale your mindset. I hit £1 million in sales on LinkedIn. The secret wasn't tactics or marketing hacks. It was the evolution of the mind. So I'm going to show you the 10 mindset shifts I've been through that got me here so you can apply them too. Mindset shift number 10 was moving from creator to CEO. There was a time when I thought I had to be involved in everything. Every piece of content, every little decision. I was in this full-on creator mode and convinced that if I didn't touch it, it wouldn't be done right. So I convinced myself that I was scaling, but all I was doing was managing chaos. And that kind of thinking doesn't get you to $1 million in revenue. It gets you exhausted. The shift came when I realized the fucking obvious. I wasn't just a creator anymore. I had to step up and start acting like a CEO. It wasn't about me doing more or being involved in everything. It was about leading better. So I started building a team, delegating tasks, and learning to let go a bit. Mindset shift number 9 was moving from scarcity to abundance. I remember being scared to spend £10 a month on Calendly. It sounds pathetic now, but looking back, I was terrified. Every expense went under the microscope. I had this scarcity mindset like, what if I don't make this back, or what happens if I lose it all? And that fear kept me playing small for far too long. But that kind of thinking is absolute bullshit. And suddenly I started seeing money as a tool, not something to hoard, but something to invest. Instead of worrying about every single pound I spent, I started asking, how can I make this make me more? And the more I invested in the business, the tools, myself, the team, the faster it grew. And surprise, surprise, I didn't run out of fucking money. Mindset shift number 8, from perfectionism to speed of execution. I can't even count the number of fucking hours I have wasted tweaking my LinkedIn profile. Overthinking every single little word, every single little emoji, everything had to be just right. I was just paralyzed by perfectionism. And it wasn't just my profile, it was everything. Content, emails, offers, you name it. I was just stuck in this loop of overanalyzing, consistently refining, and consistently overthinking shit. But here's what I learned. Perfection doesn't scale, speed does. And the moment that I stopped obsessing over all the little details, things changed. And I realized that just getting something out there and testing it and tweaking it while it's live was how you build momentum. Because it's not about perfection, it's about the progress you make. And people actually buy into imperfections too. Something to think about. Mindset shift number 7, from selling to serving. Back then, it was all about the sale. I was laser focused on closing clients, hitting targets, and just constantly searching for the next yes. But after a while, it kind of just felt empty, like I was moving numbers around without any feelings attached. And honestly, the sales just felt harder, because it was always about me or about the business or about numbers. I was stuck. I was completely stuck in this transactional mindset, and it was f***ing tiring. But when I stopped focusing on selling and focused on serving, like going out there and over-delivering to people that weren't even clients, that's when it changed. When I started to put other people's needs first, everything flowed for the better, which is pretty hard for me because inherently I'm a very selfish person, but the proof is in the pudding.
Let me interrupt for 1 minute. The best way to find leads on LinkedIn is using Sales Navigator, but most people are scared of it because they think it costs too much and it's complicated. Firstly, you can grab a 30-day free trial. Secondly, I've got a free training that I'm going to give to you that helps you locate every single one of those leads you want. And this works for every industry. I'll literally show you everything. So if you want it completely free before I take it down, then hit the link in the description. Without further ado, back to the vid.
Mindset shift number 6, from going it alone to trusting other people. For years, I had this bullshit idea that I had to do everything on my own. It wasn't that I didn't trust other people, I just didn't believe anyone could do it as well as I could. I had this lone wolf mentality, convinced that I could figure everything out myself. Whether it was content creation, sales calls, writing the emails, I was hell-bent on doing it alone. And I got by for a while, but I was running on fumes. And the business could only grow as far as I could stretch, and that was a pretty short distance. But I finally let go and started placing trust in other people. Team members, mentors, experts, and I just started leveraging their knowledge. I hired people that were smarter than me. I paid for mentorship from people who had been where I wanted to go, and that changed the game. Mindset shift number 5, going from emotions to data. We all know someone that acts emotionally, impulsively, erratically, and it probably gets them into some pretty bad situations. And I used to be the same. I would only ever go with my gut. And don't get me wrong, gut instinct is useful, but it's also unreliable as f***. Emotions just swing day to day, and I'd start making decisions based on how I felt in the moment. One minute I'm making bold moves, the next I'm holding back and I'm paralyzed by doubt. Because emotions fluctuate. But you know what doesn't fluctuate? Data. Data doesn't give a shit how you feel. It tells you what's working and what's not. So I started making decisions based on the numbers. Because the numbers don't f***ing lie, but the brain does. Mindset shift number 4. From money first to impact first. Money, money, money. I can't lie. I love it. Every decision I made was always based around how much money it would bring in or how quickly I could hit that next milestone. But the problem with chasing money is it's empty. No matter how much you make, it's never enough. You always want more and you never feel like you're getting anywhere. But the shift came when I stopped focusing solely on money and started focusing more on the impact I could have. It sounds cheesy, but rather than asking how much money can I make, I switched it to how much value can I bring? How can I make a real difference in people's businesses and people's lives? And the weird thing is, the more I focused on that, the more the money followed. But this time, it felt different. Money is a byproduct of the impact you make, not the goal itself. Mindset shift number 3. Going from I need more clients to I need better clients. I get it, we all want more clients, but the number of clients you have doesn't equal success. Because at the start, I'd work with anyone, like literally any client, but they weren't the right clients. I spent all my time chasing people who didn't even value what I brought to the table. And you know what? It was draining. And it took me a while, but eventually I realized it wasn't about getting more clients, it was just about getting better ones. So I got super selective over who I chose to work with. And I still am, because clients need to be the right fit. There's nothing worse than a bad client. They will zap your energy time and time again. And now, clients are willing to pay more, they're easier to work with, and they get better results too. So I didn't need more clients, I just needed better ones. Mindset shift number 2, going from tactics to strategy. This is the worst, and everyone does it. Tactic hopping. I'd read about some new hack or some new tip and I'll be all over it. I'd try and implement it as fast as I could, and I thought everything new was the key to scaling. But tactics are temporary. They might give you a quick win, but they don't normally work long term. And I didn't make progress because I was just obsessed with chasing the next thing, whereas strategic thinking and zooming out is an absolute game changer. There's no point chucking shit at the wall. That's all I was doing. But all I really meant was I was being reactive and not in full control. Mindset shift number 1, the most important, moving from outputs to inputs. I remember being obsessed, trying to hit 5k months so I could leave my job. All that mattered was the revenue. And my entire focus was the outputs, the flashy numbers that would prove that I'd made it. But focusing on outputs doesn't actually get you anywhere. Because all I was doing was constantly checking the results, rather than spending time obsessing or even looking at the things that created those results. So one day I just chose to start focusing on the inputs instead. I stopped obsessing over the outcome and I started thinking about the behaviors, the daily habits, the daily actions that would actually get me there. The little wins. You stack enough of those, you create big wins automatically. And I've said this before in another video, but I'm going to say it again. If you win the day consistently, you win the year by default.